it is literally the only time my brain stops when I'm doing something physical. So that's like sleep. That's as valuable as sleep. Not thinking
Yes.
and just doing, just being physical.
But what I found was, and so after that, I got into doing sort of the longest stuff, but up hills on maybe touching that in a minute. But what I found was that if I go out and run a few miles, this morning, I ran 5 miles this morning, and I spent the whole time thinking about stuff. But that's okay as well, because it could be a chance to process. Because it didn't hurt. I was a bit groggy as I got out of bed because I was out with some friends last night. But I get disciplined. The alarm went on. I got to bed late last night, partly because I was out with friends, partly because I broke my glasses and the point I wanted to go to bed. I had to go to the shop at 10:30 to get blue. So now I've got every reason to now not set my alarm. I've got every reason to
You can all find reasons not to.
set my alarm, got out of bed, a bit groggy, and got up. But actually, it wasn't a hard run, which is why for me the great thing, the endurance stuff, and why I ended up then doing sort of marathons off road and doing ultra marathons was the point that you switch about from thinking is actually probably where that shit gets really freaking hard. Like when you get like 20 miles in, right, and you're hanging out your backside, all you can think about is the next step, the next breath, like the next mile, like, and actually all of a sudden the rest of the world disappears.
Wow.
And the same one going up mountains as well. I did an old train for an ultra marathon then later in this year. I did it in September up in the Lake District. So it was 32 miles. It was 10,000 feet of climbed. And when you're on a 2 hour ascent up a big hill and your heart rate's out of your chest and you can't breathe and your legs are killing you, you're not thinking about the mortgage,
No.
right? And that relationship that isn't going well.
Stop dying.
Probably need to do is you completely tunnel in to the task at hand, and that's like the most meditative thing you can do. So for me, it does two do this: a switch off, but also like, when you get through that stuff, you also prove to yourself and you can get through it. I'm gonna do my ultra in September. That's 32 miles. At mile 18, we stood at an aid station, and both me and my friend I was running with, we had absolutely convinced ourselves we weren't going to finish this, and that we're going to